Took all of them off my... We're banking on a good Portal class. And going to bed.
One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to College Park, Maryland, SECU Stadium, better known as the Snake Pit and home of the Terps. And the Terrapins will put toe to leather and will get started. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Cornhuskers offense will have the football first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this.
Wide open spaces. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire...
Oh, he's got some space. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
Defensively, you'll take the slow death. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making them run to guys, and get them on the ground, for goodness sakes.
Throws toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
Well, it looked like that might be the first touchdown of the game, but what a great job by the defender, seeing the football and swatting it away.
Holds and fires complete to the right. And he's brought down after a nice game.
I like the QB here. Very decisive, understanding. I get the ball to my slot guy. He can make plays after. Like the quickness, the speed, the elusiveness. You watch it, man. Just he catches the football and a big play can happen. And you saw after the catch, man, he's got some wheels.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Here on third down. Got it in the middle. It's Key. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there. The Cornhuskers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been rolling. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Husker!
They did a really good job of setting the tone and stringing that drive together. It was a long drive. They needed to convert some specific spots. They did it, and here's how they ended it, with physicality. Punching him in the mouth, opening this game with a statement, and they got the early lead.
He'll start the return inside his 5. The Terrapins offense will take the field for the first time. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football, but we can't turn it over. Just those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won. And last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game to win. They believe they've got the dudes offensively to win games so long as they stay on schedule. But when you're going backwards and you're giving the offense on the other side...
Turning on the Jets. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. The analytics nerds say the goal was at least 4 yards on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unleashes it on the run. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field, and that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time that's what forced the incomplete.
Here's the Heat. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football.
He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Defense showing heavy blitz at the line. They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
They'll try the run. Got the first down and more. They finally get him stopped, but this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
And it's a touchdown. It is also a play in which there is a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Those linemen can get a little aggressive sometimes in pass pro, and it'll cost him. Touchdown off the board, and they'll back up 5. First down here for the offense. Wide receiver going in motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard. The Huskers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass, it's Raiola. Quick completion on the out. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, the attempt is no good. The lead is still 6 after the miss. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He's loose. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The Terrapins come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Yeah, you just feel like the running back's asking for redemption on that one. You know, 2nd and short, and you're giving him the football. He can't get the first himself. Now it's 3rd down. He's looking over on the sideline like, call it again, throw me the ball, I can go do this. It's never a good feeling for the running back in that situation.
And the Terrapins will call on their punt team. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Puts a boot to it. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week. Only called on twice. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Always a positive to put up early points, and they'll try to add to this 6-0 edge. They'll go to the ground. He finds enough room to get it up to the 28-yard line before going out of bounds. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7.
Oh.
What a play to set him up. Touchdown, Terrapins. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
And they come up with a huge pick 6, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. These two teams swapping early scores, and they'll try to move back on top, starting the drive down 7-6. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Raiola. Got it set up on the outside. It's a seam wide open. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking downfield on first down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Quickly complete. And they'll move the chains, and a good way to wrap up the first quarter. We've reached the break. It's Maryland with the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. They've got a first down here to open the period. Wide receiver comes in motion. The handoff to Johnson. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man. It's Key. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. They'd hope to be able to pick up enough after the catch, but a good stop leaves them with a 4th and short.
Really good job on the defense being physical, understanding the situation in the game. The ball's going to come out quick. You know that. Go make the tackle, force the 4th down.
Throws to the back.
He just could not get out of his route.
And they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Give to the running back. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
And that's the problem with blitzing on defense. You live by the blitz, you die by the blitz. Defense dialed up the pressure, but the offense had a better play call. They ran it away from the blitz, and that's why they were able to be successful.
And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's Washington. Takes the easy one to the back. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Everybody and their brother showing blitz. The play action fake. Grabbed behind the line. It's Webb. And he's going to lose yardage. He was looking everywhere for just a little grass and a little air, and none to be found. The Terrapins are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Fires toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Terrapins will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Here's the return. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. To the air on 2nd down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Nelson. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
Got a man. It's Johnson. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
Finally forced out of bounds, maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. And the Huskers have their offense in high gear. That is a time-honored way to slow down the rush, hit them with the screen and a chunk play.
Yeah, such a great job because you're flying up the field to get to the quarterback because everything looks like pass down the field. Let those guys get up the field, throw it right behind him. He does a little bit of the rest, making some moves, getting upfield, making the big play.
Looking to throw, it's Raiola. Get it out to the supersonic guy. At the 20, he's got space. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Nebraska! So much about the passing game is about timing, execution, communication, and these two, that's a virtual textbook there.
And no doubt about it. And the receiver making plays for his quarterback, being dependable, running the route to the right depth consistently. Does a great job running his route. Great result because of it.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Missouri is just boat racing them right now, thanks to an offense that's putting up video game numbers. They're up by 20 over Alabama. Games like these just mean more in the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big happens you should see.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime.
That's insane.
And now on second down for this offense. Wants to go up top. Caught close to the marker. It's Smith. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows. He can run slants. He can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Looking to fire. Caught near the sticks. It's Fleming. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. The Terrapins come to the line with a new set of downs. Martin back to pass. Got a man. It's Webb. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. And the Terrapins want to pick up the tempo. Wants to fire on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Webb. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, the drag routes put in this playbook to fight against man-to-man coverage. So there you see the receiver using his speed, working his way across the field. He gets separation on the DB, trying to trail him, makes the catch, turns it upfield for the first.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Terrapins can really attack on this second and short. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Smith. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. That is exactly why they call the running back the safety valve. They used it, and they used it to perfection.
Yeah, and you want to push the ball down the field. You want to make those.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's second and long. Fires to the tight end. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. on 3rd and long. He's going to have to throw for it. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the 1st down. They'll try to get it off quickly. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete.
And you just got to wonder if the pass rush affected the QB's accuracy on that throw. He had his guy wide open in the end zone, but he had to throw it a split second faster than he wanted to. And the ball got away from him.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one. That's going to wrap up the 1st half. Here and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
He loved it.
Thanks, guys. A 1st half that saw a little bit of everything there in College Park.
The Cornhuskers will line up to kick off and start the 2nd half. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. Mir has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Tight game as we start the 3rd quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the 2nd half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and you get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
And the Terrapins with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Finds his tight end. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Martin will throw it. Got his man quickly. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. The Terrapins come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. 3rd and short now from their own 48. He'll do it himself. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. And the Terrapins line up to punt it away.
Unbelievable.
Personal foul. Roughing the kick. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. So the offense keeps this drive alive thanks to the roughing the punter penalty. On the run, it's Ray. Not much running room there thanks to this senior.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays, but sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well, but if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
This is a situation here in the 3rd quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
Fires to the tight end. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22. The Terrapins are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this.
Hauls it in, the first down and more. Touchdown, Maryland! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Going to try to pop one on the screen.
This one's over.
And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. The Huskers need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. Flushed out of the pocket. On the run, fires downfield. Grabbed over the middle. It's Barney. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win, and gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Dropping back, it's Raiola. Got it in the middle, it's Barney. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. And the Huskers are on the move. Wants to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Key. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
That quarterback has a hose. That dude could throw it through a car wash and not get it wet. Great job of putting that ball on a line to his wide receiver.
They'll leave it with him. Running to Green. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. The Cornhuskers will have it 1st and 10. Right back to the well. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Makes the grab on the left. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Great job in coverage by defense there, guys. Take away all the primary targets down the field, force the QB to check it down, rally to the fullback, and make a tackle.
Great shot at a field goal from here. You don't want to be reckless and take it off the board, but you got to go for the score. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Key. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Huskers line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Cornhuskers! They take the lead with the 6.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And the extra point is good, and the lead is 6. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, want to jump in and let you know what's going on in this top 25 showdown. LSU has the lead right now, but it hasn't come easy. They're in a tight one. They're up by 7 over South Carolina. Just another week of SEC football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. He unleashed that one. Some serious spin rates, some revolutions on that one.
Want to talk about velocity? How about the arm talent this kid has? I love watching him throw these curl routes because in rhythm he takes his steps, and man, when he decides to pull the trigger, watch out.
Listen, as the game goes along, you start to figure out what that defense does. And that offense, I think they got a really good clue that that corner route continues to be open. I'd keep hitting it.
Martin back to pass. Right on the money. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Let's see what they've got on second down. The give to the tailback. Got enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Looking to throw on first down. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Terrapins! Made the grab in the end zone for the score. Lining up for the point after and the lead.
And man, that was a nice job by the tight end, finding the soft spot in the defense in the end zone on that TD.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside the 15, here comes the return. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Looking to throw on first down. They'll run the screen. Still on his feet at the 35. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. Passing game kept his drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to go up top on first down. He'll pull it down and run. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Maryland has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So the final period starts with a second down play. Looking for a crease to the left. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Huskers have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to pass. It's Raiola. Snagged in the middle. It's Johnson. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Going with the ground game left. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. The Cornhuskers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The give to the back. Makes the tackle at the 27. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Huskers back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. To the air on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Key. Gets it inside the 10. Out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one. And guys, a perfect opportunity here to take the lead late. With the run on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Huskers! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
And this offense really showing their physicality, running the football when it matters, in the 4th quarter, in crunch time, to take the lead in this football game.
How about this? These guys are going for 2. Snap in the shotgun. And the sticky fingers makes that 2-point conversion decision a good one. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. That's caught. It's Smith. Gets it across the 25. He'll step out at the 26 as this offense tries to grind out some yardage. And the Terrapins with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Caught in the backfield. It's Smith. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster?
Good awareness by them.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. The Terrapins line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll send the tight end in motion. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, they needed 2 yards to get that first down.
Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way. Loses the timeout. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And these linebackers, man, the reason they're winning this football game is they've been swarming. You watch them. They're downhill, not missing many tackles. They've really dominated the run game, and that's why they're winning this football game.
Got his man in the middle.
And as a defense, you're going to give up plays, and receivers are going to make nice catches, but it's your job to limit the damage. Great job by the defense. As soon as he catches the football, they get him on the ground. Don't allow any of those big plays after the catch.
Got it in the middle. It's Smith. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. Looking for room. It's Ray. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
Martin will throw it. Grabbed in the middle. It's Ray. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They've been very good at moving the chains on third down. 2 for 2 on this drive. This time they need 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Sure hands, it's Smith. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
Hey, really nice job on defense, too. Understanding the situation. It's third down. We're fine giving up completions right there. We're not giving up the first down. We're keeping the football and the ball carrier in front of us, and we're tackling the catch. Awesome job, and now you set up fourth down.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
And I've never met an offensive player who said, no, we don't want to go for it on 4th and 1. 4th and 1 is a great situation for the offense. You got to get 1 yard. You practice it all the time. You got to be physical. Go out and get it. They did a good job going out and getting that 1 yard.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Back to pass on second down. This time it's complete. And the Terrapins come to the line needing just inches for the first down. To the ground to try to move the chains. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down.
And that seemed a little off from the start, didn't it?
That was a big-time play, and it was off from the start because of the play he made.
And I don't think it would have mattered who was playing running back. There was absolutely nowhere to go.
Gets the back moving. D looks as if they're about to bring the heat. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. The Terrapins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Martin back to pass. Flips it out in the flat. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there.
You know, you got to be careful as a QB throwing to your running back in man coverage. If there's a linebacker draped all over him, then that ball's not going anywhere. And you just saw it right there. Better play by the defense.
Motion from the back. Gonna swing it on second down. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
That's a tough throw to make, especially at this juncture of the game. It's late, you're trailing, and that's a deep throw on an outbreaking route. As a quarterback, your timing has to be perfect, and you've got to throw that thing out in front. If anything is off, even by the smallest amount, that ball's going to land incomplete, and that's what happened there.
The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. And the Terrapins are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Most important part of a clutch drive. Piece together some first downs. Get in position, and here they are on 1st and 10. To the house. Touchdown, Maryland!
And great job executing. The offense did what they needed to do. You got somewhat of a decision here. Do you want to kick it, tie it up? I think you do with this time frame. 1 to 2 minutes left in the 4th quarter. You probably want to do that, but you could push the envelope. You could go for 2 and try to take the lead.
If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. They'll move the tight end. Timeout on the field, and we've got a dandy all tied up late in the fourth. To the air, it's Raiola. Get it out on the screen. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though. How quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
Rushes on him.
Oh, my
Blasted
God.
as he lets it go. And this will be picked off. A costly turnover in a tie game. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. They're in a perfect situation here, David. Just make sure you drain the clock and you have the last play.
100%. You can't lose. That's how you want to do it. Bleed the clock. Get in a position, Jesse, where you kick the field goal and the clock's hit 0.
It just comes down to which plays that you can run in your sleep here. Easy things you can go out and execute to give your kicker the best shot at winning you this game.
Second down, he'll throw it. They're setting up the screen. Touchdown, Terrapins! And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
What a great game, tied late in the ball game. Who's going to make the big play? They come up with it late, take the lead, nice execution. It's hard to execute in these moments. People get tight, the score's tied late in the game. I don't want to mess up, but this offense doesn't worry about messing up. They put the ball in the end zone and take the lead.
The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly efficient in their attack, Jesse.
So it comes down to the quarterback position too, Reese. Don't let the moment get too big. Play within yourself, David, because this guy's practiced the situation before.
No doubt. Use the sidelines. They're your friend. I don't have to take deep shots. Throw beyond the first down marker so I can stop that clock for a little bit and possibly use my timeouts.
Just a short pass to the tight end. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Looking to throw, it's Raiola. Finds his man, it's Key. And he scoots out of bounds, picks up the first down, gets the clock stopped, and now they're in business in plus territory. And the Huskers come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Pulls it in, it's Hunter. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. The Cornhuskers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. Grab near the marker. It's Key. And he wisely gets out of bounds. The clock can be the enemy right now, and this offense needs to get some points. He knew exactly what they needed there, made the play, and got out of bounds to stop the clock.
And you got to keep this turbo mode on, right? We got to keep going fast. The clock's running down. Fourth quarter, need a score. Great execution to get the first down. We need a lot more of this on this drive.
Trying to get it in. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
Love the play call by the offense. Love drag routes down this close to the goal line. First down, you're just trying to get an easy completion, catch and run, walk in, score. Defense made a nice play. They made the tackle, so now you got to turn the page. You got to find something here on second.
Man, this late in the game, it's go time. I got to have a score. I'm not worried about downs. I'm going through my 2-minute script. We know what's coming. We practiced this all.
And he's got it. He's got it for a touchdown. And here in the final minute, they're a single point behind.
What a massive play by this offense. Man, you needed it. Great execution. Now kick the extra point, tie this football game up late, or do you go for two? Do you go for the win? Do you try to take the lead? That is a you decision.
No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the 2. Scanning the field, it's Raiola. Quick strike complete. He won't make it. Stopped short of the goal line. The attempt for 2 is no good, and they are still down by 1.
My guys would never, but they closed on that.
Just under 40 seconds to go, and it's going to come down to whether they can get this onside kick to have a shot. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. Looks like the offense will just take a knee.
The same.
A hostile environment can have a major impact on even the most composed, well-prepared team. So how much did the crowd play a factor in this upset?
Well, this is what makes college football so great. The home.
That's maybe the dumbest fucking game I've ever played in my life. Not impressed.